News about the nation's job market only gets worse day by day. Macy's now plans to eliminate 7,000 positions. And look what happened when the Miami Fire Department posted just 35 jobs. More than 1,000 people turned out to apply. Yet despite the dismal news, there are jobs to be found. We're joined by John Challenger, CEO of the placement firm Challenger, Gray & Christmas. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Julie.
Let's talk about the good news and the fields where people are hiring people out there. They are healthcare, education, the food industry, and core consumer products. Why are these industries bulletproof?
Well, these are the kinds of products and services that we all need. So even in a recession, we're still going to go out to the grocery store and buy our toothbrushes. We're going to still have to put our kids in school. So finding jobs in these areas, and often people can change industries, moving into these areas is still a good place to look.
Can you give me some good examples of jobs in these fields?
Well, for example, teachers and trainers are great in education. In a food industry, it could be any kind of job. It might be an accountant, it might be sales. These are core industries that are businesses that require people of all kinds.
Okay, let's say I've just been laid off and I'm getting a severance package and I have a lot of money in savings and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm gonna just take some time out and figure out my life. Is that a good idea or is that a bad idea?
You know, you just can't afford to do that right now. You have to get a fast start into the search. In the beginning, when you start looking, companies are saying, I might be finding someone here nobody else has found. The longer you're out of work, the more they say, well, why hasn't someone else hired you? So you've got to get at it right now. You can't take too much time to look for it. And you've got to be open to things like, say, changing industries or even locations in this tough job market.
Is there a magic number like I should only be out of work X amount of time before a prospective employer might say, you know, what's with that?
No, not really. But we're seeing average search times now up about 4.5 months. That's about a third higher than we see normally. So it's not this, I'm going to be out of work for a year that sometimes I hear, but it is getting tougher and you have to be really working hard at the search. If
you have a job, but you don't like the job you're in, what's your advice?
Well, even if you're frustrated with your job, this is a time when you have to hold on to that job. You've got to wave the company flag. You've got to prove that you're indispensable. Because if they start to see you're looking, then maybe they'll say, here's someone else who wants a job in a layoff. Why should we keep the person who's open to looking? And think about it. There are a lot of people out there who'd like your job.
In the final seconds, is the stigma of not having a job gone because of the state of our economy?
It really is. Everybody who's laid off and goes to see someone knows that the person they're seeing is in the same position. The boss is just as vulnerable to layoff as you are.
Yeah.
There's a lot of no-fault job loss out there. We all have that free pass.
John Challenger, thank you.